17 years ago, a young boy standing just 4 feet tall stepped into the Pop Warner football field in Charlotte, North Carolina to play his very first game. Since that day, Miami Dolphins cornerback Walt Aikens has never stopped playing the game.
It was basically love at first sight. When I first saw the game, when I first started playing the game, it's just something that I really enjoyed doing and I could see myself doing for a long time. When I played Pop Warner, you know, just going out there and really not knowing what I was doing as a youngin.
I can remember his first football team that he ever played for, and when you play in the Pop Warner League, you're required to play at least 6 plays for each player. So if you're one of the better players, you get to play the majority of the games. Well, unfortunately, he wasn't one of the top players when he first started playing, so he got his minimum of 6 plays, and he was pretty satisfied with that. That second year that he played, he really took off and became, you know, a leader, and I saw a lot of potential then. But he really fell in love with the game at that point. He saw the success that he was having, and he just took off with it, and it stayed with him ever since.
I remember going to a game with my dad back when I was like 6, 7, and I told my dad, man, I want to play on the field like that. And I just always had that envision in my head for me playing on a big field.
Entering high school, Walt's dreams of playing in the NFL only grew stronger, but others didn't see his potential.
I always told people, like, when I was a freshman in high school, I'm playing in the NFL. No, you're not, you're too little. Yeah, you know. So I just took it as motivation, and it just pushed me to go harder and work harder and do things people didn't do.
And it did push him harder, as Walt would break multiple high school records and win dozens of awards. His hard work paid off, and he committed to playing at the University of Illinois. After his freshman year, he would transfer to Liberty University, which took his game to the next level.
Just transferring to Liberty itself got me refocused on what I was doing. So I sat down and really learned how to study film and critique the things I needed to critique. And ultimately it helped me. I feel like that was the biggest difference from when I was a freshman to where I am now. I always had a strong mindset. I was always strong-willed, and I always had the drive for it. So it was just about putting it into play.
During his time at Liberty, Walt learned the value of going the extra mile.
It was sometimes where I wouldn't come home for 7, 8 months just because maybe we had a vacation or something. I'd tell my parents, you know what, I'm gonna stay at school and keep working out. And that's what I did. You know, everybody else went home and had a good time, enjoyed themselves, when I was on the field grinding. So, I mean, it's the stuff behind the scenes that people don't see that really have a big effect on your life. I mean, after a while, I started getting noticed, and that just really helped this dream come true. When people started seeing the potential and seeing the talent I really had, and I was able to showcase my abilities, and I mean, it's ultimately got me here.
After a standout senior year at Liberty, Walt got looks from dozens of scouts and coaches from around the league. He was just waiting to get the call. Walt was drafted in the 4th round by the Miami Dolphins. He immediately moved to South Beach and made the team.
Every game that I go to, it's real emotional, really, to see when they run out on the field. You know, it's really hard to explain, but when you see, you know, your son has worked real hard, you know, from Pop Warner through middle school, through high school, and he's aspiring to play at the next level, and he achieved that. Just seeing him on the field just means so much. You know, all your hard work is paid off. But to be honest, just seeing him on the field is the highlight of my life.
Walt's journey from stepping onto the field as a 6-year-old has now developed into the NFL career he always dreamed about.
It means a lot. I mean, it's my lifelong dream. It's great. The whole experience itself, like something I grew up watching. I watched NFL games since I was a baby, really. It's just a great feeling.